relationships should always be 50-50. That sounds nice online. It sounds fair. It sounds healthy. Yeah. But let's actually be honest for once. Let's be honest. Real relationship is not always 50-50. It is not always 50-50. Sometimes it's usually 80-20. Sometimes 70-30. And sometimes one person is carrying almost everything for a while. And before anybody starts shouting in the comments, oh, I'm not talking about toxic relationships. I'm not talking about one person suffering forever. I'm talking about real life. Because life happens. People get tired. People lose their jobs. People get emotionally drained. Hey Bessies, welcome back to Life with Luna. So let's get into it. You know, social media will always make you think this love thing is always perfect. You know that, right? I think one of the biggest problems today is social media. Everybody online jokes like relationships are supposed to be perfectly balanced every single day. If he doesn't do this, leave. If she's not matching your energy every second, leave. Never do more. And while some of that advice makes sense, some of it is also unrealistic. Because real relationships are not business transactions. Love is not, I bought rice today, so you should buy stew. I called twice, so you should call me twice too. I posted you, so you should post me. That is not real emotional connection. Yes. A healthy relationship is about partnership. And partnership changes depending on what season both people are in. Sometimes your partner needs more support. Sometimes you need more support. And that is normal. Yes, it is normal. This one is going to be more of an example. Yeah, let's be more of an example. Now imagine this. You and your partner are both doing okay financially. Both happy. Both contributing equally. Then suddenly, one person loses their job. Now tell me, is the relationship still going to be exactly that 50-50 we're talking about? No. The answer is no. One person may temporarily carry more financially. Yes, one person may temporarily carry more financially. And if the relationship is healthy, the other person appreciates it and still contributes in other ways, emotionally, mentally, and physically. That is real life. Another example. Let's say one person is mentally exhausted. Maybe they lost someone. Maybe work is draining them. Maybe they are depressed, but trying not to show it, Life happens, In that season, their partner may need to carry more emotionally, More patience, more reassurance, more understanding. That doesn't automatically mean the relationship is bad. The problem starts when one person keeps carrying everything forever. That's where the problem comes in. While the other person becomes comfortable doing nothing. That's where resentment starts growing. Yes. Resentment starts growing from there. Some of them wouldn't even notice. There's a difference between support and being used. There's a difference between support and being used. There's a big difference between supporting your partner through a hard season and being used. There's a very big difference. Because some people here, relationships aren't always 50-50. Suddenly, they think it means accepting bare minimum forever. No. If somebody constantly praise you, never appreciates you, never tries, never improves, never supports you back when you need them, that's not partnership anymore. That's emotional exhaustion. Healthy imbalance is temporary. Yes, healthy imbalance is temporary. Toxic imbalance becomes permanent. Say that again. Read my lips. In healthy relationships, effort shifts naturally, but both people still cares. You and your partner still cares. That is the difference. And sometimes love looks different. Do you know that? Sometimes love looks different. Another thing people forget is this. People give love differently. Yeah. One person may be expressive, the other person may struggle with words, but show love through actions. One person may buy gifts, the other person may actually always solve problems quietly. Yes. One person may text all day, the other person may be busy but still deeply loyal and caring. Sometimes people are loving, just not in the exact way social media told you love should look. And honestly, a lot of relationship then becomes people are measuring efforts instead of understanding intentions. Communication matters so much here. Yes, communication matters. Instead of silently counting who did more, talk, ask questions, understand each other. Yes, do all of this. When you start feeling alone in the relationship, there's a time you start feeling alone in the relationship. Now let's talk about something painful. Sometimes you genuinely start feeling alone in the relationship. I know everyone has felt that way at a certain point, at a certain time. You are the one checking up, the one apologizing, the one planning things, the one fixing every problem, the one keeping the relationship alive. That feeling is exhausting. Yes, that feeling is tiring. And this is where honesty matters. Because relationships may not always be 50-50, like I said earlier, but they should never make one person feel unloved consistently. There should still be efforts. There should still be care. There should still be intentionality. Yes. Even if your partner cannot give 100% at that moment, you should still feel their love somehow. Through words, through actions, through respect, through communication, through appreciation. Nobody wants to feel invisible. Nobody. And, real love requires grace, Yes, real love requires grace. I think real love requires grace sometimes. Not endless suffering, not disrespect, not emotional abuse, but grace. Yes, grace. Understanding that your partner is human is key. Some days they'll be strong for you. Yes, some days they'll be strong for you. Some days you'll be strong for them. That's what partnership actually means. Yeah. And honestly, the strongest relationships are usually not the ones that stayed perfectly balanced. Know this, no peace. They are not the ones that stayed perfectly balanced every day. They are the ones where both people kept choosing each other through different seasons. So no, relationships are not always 50-50. And maybe that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Because real love is not counting every little thing. It's about mutual care, mutual efforts, mutual intention. Some seasons will require more from one person. Healthy love always finds its balance again. So, if you're in a relationship right now, ask yourself this. Do I feel supported? Do I feel appreciated? Do we both genuinely care? Because that matters more than keeping scores. If you enjoy this conversation, comment your thoughts below. Do you believe relationships should always be 50-50? I need your thoughts. I need your comments on this. And don't forget to subscribe to Life with Muna for more and real relatable conversations like this. Bye, guys.